Good morning, my name is Aaron Nichols. This is EDU652 Instructional Design and Delivery. Today I will be showing you how to create and implement an absorb type activity. The objective statement is, using my YouTube presentation on how to create a watermark, create a personal watermark and implement it into your next YouTube upload with no instructor assists. An overview of the information we will be covering is an overview about watermarking, the software required to complete the watermark, and finally video instruction. In regards to watermarking, a watermark is something that can be used to claim ownership to a product. There are three types of watermarks: text watermarks, graphic watermarks, and animated watermarks. Graphic watermarks are the more of which what we will be focusing on, and they are defined as any graphic file to which such effects as translucency, invisible color, or rotation angle can be applied. Some basic examples of watermarks, as you can see here on the left side of the screen. Many artists and photographers use this type of digital watermarking to provide and show ownership of their product so anyone on the internet doesn't try to steal their product. On the right side, you can see that the watermark is on the bottom right hand corner. It shows just some personal information and maybe how to get in contact with the artist if you need more information. In regards to the software required, we will first, on the left side you see here, we'll need Photoshop. And for video editing software, Final Cut Pro is what I will be using. You can use any other suitable substitute like Adobe Premiere. These are the links that you can get each of these products from. You can download trial versions or go through and complete the full purchase of a full licensed version. Okay, for video instruction, we'll move straight into Photoshop. You can see here I have the basic screen palette for Photoshop. We're going to move straight into a new product. We will title it EDU652. And on your preset clipboard, we're going to be assuming that we're working on a video device. So anything you want to project on a screen, all your presets for those are right here. We'll go with the size. Mine defaults down to 1080p because this is what I've used before. And yes, 1080p goes to 1920 by 1080. And since your watermark is going to want to be translucent and lay over top of whatever image you're going to be putting it on or video, you're going to want to make sure your background is not white. You're going to want to make sure it's transparent. Alright, so as you can see here, it provides these barrier lines for the screen safe editing zones. Since we're working with vector-based images, we'll go ahead and use a text and make anything. We'll just call it EDU652. So as you can see, it's pretty large. You can go up to here and change the sizing. You can make your image bigger or smaller and place it wherever you want it on your video, wherever it'll be. So as you can see, when you zoom in, it starts to sharpen up and look better. Okay, so if you want to provide any effects to it, you can do anything like a drop shadow. You can change the angle. You can change the opacity. So let's go with something like this. Okay, so once we're done completing this, you go to save the bare overlay to a PNG format. PNG is anything that contains a transparent background. I'm going to put this on my desktop. and we will be done with it after we pick the smallest, slowest. So you're not going to want to compress this at all, so it'll stay in its rawest form, and no interlacing. After that, we'll move over to Final Cut Pro. I've already set aside a program or a event called EDU652 and randomly put in a video. Alright, so now that we have our new project, I'll just pull in a section of this video down to our timeline. As you can see, so we got our little video, and now we'll want to import our PNG, our watermark. We want to add it to, yes, the week 2 watermark, the project we're working in, and all your default settings will be fine. As you can see, it puts it up here. You can grab however many seconds of it, and this can be adjusted whenever you're down there. But as you can look at the video right down here, as I drag my mouse across it, there's no overlay. Since we're already recording in 1080p, when you drag this down and put it over top of it, let me fix the length. You'll want this to last the whole video, so we can put it just like that. And as you can see now, you have your watermark. So now that I've completed the video instruction, we can move to our summary. Today we spoke about the overview of watermarking within the different types, software required. In my case, I was using Photoshop to edit the image and create it, and Final Cut Pro to place it onto the video. And lastly, I closed out with the video instruction of how to do so. Here are my references, and if you have any questions on the subject, please feel free to contact me. Thank you. Have a nice day.